Hi, it's Amber. I'm going to take some white base royal icing and mix food gel color in it to make flood consistency icing. I have tipless piping bags that I have purchased from Amazon, and this is what I use. I have two different colors, and these are from Hobby Lobby. One is egg yellow and the other is lemon yellow, and I'm going to use a combination of each of them to get this to the yellow that I'd like. I'm going to start with 2 drops of each and see where that brings me to. I've been taught that it's best to start mixing with the thickest base. Oops, I got an extra drop in there. With the thickest base, and then to work your way down. My goal for this is a muted yellow, so I'm actually pretty much where I want to be. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. You can always add more water, but of course you can't take any away. You could add a little bit more powdered sugar to it, but that can often change the balance of meringue powder. So I just poured a little bit in. I'm going to stir that and see where it brings me to. As you can see, it's still very stiff. This would be great for some details, but it's definitely nowhere near flood or writing consistency. So I'm going to add about another tablespoon. You can see it's still very thick, kind of glop off the spoon, but then it just hangs there. I will add about another tablespoon. Kind of glops and hangs, so I'll add about another tablespoon or maybe a little less and stir it and see. This would be called glob and ribbon, or not quite, but it kind of globs and then streams off like a ribbon. This is really good for writing on top of iced cookies, but I will add more water to get it to a flood consistency. This consistency that's good for writing just needs to be taken down a little bit more water to make it to flood consistency. If it's too thin, that means there's too much water and it will be really runny, and it could run off the sides of your cookie or not take shape where you need it to be on your cookie. I'm just going to add a little bit more. And then I'm going to stir it. This should be a great consistency for flooding. I invert a piping bag into a cup so it's easy to spoon it in and contain it from making a mess. And then a bunch of people do something called a helicopter to spin it around and get the bubbles out. Some people have been known to bust their bags doing this and make a nice mess. But then you can put a clamp on it or tie it up. Thank you for watching.